Well, good evening, everyone. This is Mike Bass back again with another forecast update for you for this January the 12th, 2025. I'm hoping everybody had a great Sunday out there so far. Everybody has a great Sunday evening. Hope everybody can stay safe and well, and also enjoy the weather, customary weather you got. Okay, in tonight's video, we're going to be talking about the storm system moving across the U.S. Region, and also this little storm system here just swirling out in the north central tropical Atlantic. Kind of looks almost like a little tropical feature out here in the north central tropical Atlantic, but it's not. It's a non-area low pressure spinning in the northern portion of the Atlantic Ocean. That's what brought all the mixed precipitation and also the winter weather to the southeast and mid-Atlantic region. It is located well off into the northern tropical Atlantic, just south of St. John's Island. You can see it right here at the top of the screen. Alright, you can see we have this northern tropical jet moving across southern Canada into a portion of the northeastern United States. And here is the portion of the subtropical jet starting to get its act together as well, moving across Mexico and then into the southeastern U.S. and then out to the coastal waters. You can see there ain't much activity across the tropical Atlantic. The waters are pretty cold, so we're not expecting any tropical activity until maybe around May to June time frame when it begins. Alright, you can see we got more activity across Montana to Idaho and also portions of Colorado, Wyoming, and a little bit over in Oregon State, also a portion of Nevada. And also we got another storm system which will move into the Pacific Northwest. Should be during that Monday and Tuesday time frame, bringing more rain into that region. Alright, if you have not subscribed to my channel, make sure you subscribe. Also like these videos, share these videos, and also if you know anybody want to join the Mike Bass Weather Forecast channel, send them over my way. Love to have them. Alrighty, well, let's go ahead and take a look at your forecast for your Monday as we get the show on the road here, folks. Alrighty, you can see we got snow up in portion of New Brunswick, the Maine, to portion of Vermont, New York State, down to West Virginia, Ohio, Michigan, northern Michigan, also toward Lake Huron, Lake Superior region as well, and also Toronto, Canada. We've got pockets of heavy snow up there in that vicinity as well, and also in a portion of New York State. We got some rain showers developing down here along the area of low pressure in the Gulf of Mexico, which may produce some showers in a portion of Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, Georgia, Atlantic coastal water, Gulf of Mexico, and also much of Florida. Also, we have more snow flying in New Mexico, Colorado to Wyoming, also Illinois, Iowa to South Dakota, North Dakota, portion of Montana, South Canada, stretching over into Wyoming and Idaho regions as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area. Alright, here is your Tuesday forecast. You can see we got snow flying again up here in portion of Maine, toward Toronto, Canada, Ontario, and also toward Michigan, northern Michigan, Lake Superior, Lake Huron area, in portion of Canada. Also more snow showers from New York State down to portion of western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, western Virginia. Also West Virginia as well to Illinois to Iowa. Then more snow over here in portion of Colorado, Wyoming, Nebraska to South Dakota, back in the Montana region as well. Also more shower activity as well down across South Texas, northeastern Mexico, the Gulf of Mexico region as well. And then more activity down across South Florida with our area of low pressure and a cold front for central and South Florida. This activity will move into the Bahamas as well. Florida Keys, you getting in on some of this activity as well. Otherwise, expect dry high pressure to remain in charge of your local forecast area. Alright, let's move on to your current watch and warning advisory map for your location across the nation. Okay, you can see it's not a very active map today like it's been. You can see we got special weather statements for North Carolina, West Virginia, portion of Ohio, also portion of Northeast Kentucky, also again in portion of Wisconsin. We had that lake effect snow warning in effect up here in portions of New York State. Winter weather advisory there as well. Also winter weather advisory for portions of northern Michigan, northern Wisconsin. We got winter storm warning, winter weather advisories for you guys in Montana down to Wyoming. And also we have some freeze warnings down here in portion of Arizona. There's that red flag warning still in effect for Los Angeles. Even got some wind advisories there as well. Air quality alerts also for South California. Also we have some freeze warnings also for portion of California. Frost advisories near the coastal areas. And also some hydro issues north and north and central. And also wind advisories there as well. And this area up here across North Dakota, Minnesota, and one county in Montana. This is cold weather advisories for you guys there. Alright, we got some small craft advisories up here around New York State, down the portion of Virginia coast, and again from the Big Bend area of Florida to the Panhandle to southeast Louisiana, and then the east coast of Texas, and southeastern coastal areas of Texas as well. Then again from a portion of California to Washington State with some gale warnings out there as well, and small craft advisories. Same around the Hawaiian Chain Islands, Central South, small craft advisory, Central North, nothing to be in effect at this time. Small craft advisory, gale warnings, winter weather advisory, winter storm warnings around coastal areas, storm warnings to the south. Inland areas of Alaska, we have winter weather advisory, winter storm warning, high wind warnings, and also some wind advisories there as well. We got some winter storm watches and warnings along coastal area of Alaska as well. Alright, those are the big topic everybody's talking about. We're going to jump ahead to next weekend, because they're pretty much, high pressure is going to be pretty much in charge of most of the area's weather through at least around Friday for most areas. So we're going to jump ahead to next weekend. We do have maybe another winter storm coming up sometime between the 20th and the 23rd time frame. I'm going to show you the GFS model. These here will continue to change. Just take it with a grain of salt, but we will take a look at these model run and see what they are showing. Okay, as you can see here, this is the GFS model. As you can see, we got snow across Canada, stretching down in a portion of Ohio region as well, back toward Missouri. Then we got trailing cold fronts with rain showers and maybe some thunderstorms as well from up here in Ohio down to the Gulf Coast state. You can see this yellow here with some heavy rain, maybe some severe weather maybe popping up in this region as well as it continues to move east. Let's go in time a little bit further. You can see that we do have a little bit of heavy rain, some severe weather possible right along the Gulf Coast. Showers stretching up into the Carolinas, also in the portions of the Mid-Atlantic, also back toward the Tennessee River Valley. More snow flying from Missouri all the way into portion of New York State and also Maine. There's an area of low pressure over portion of southeast Canada at 990 millibar. We have another low pressure system here over Kentucky with a 1002 millibar low pressure system. Alright, let's move on to the next graphic here. You can see that cold front moving offshore. 1 p.m. on the 19th, that'll be next Sunday. As you can see, we still have some rain showers still around. Snow showers from portion of Tennessee all the way up to New York State, portion of Vermont, New Hampshire region, and showers along coastal areas as well. Alright, let's move on to the 20th. You can see the 540 line stretching from over here from Washington, Oregon State all the way down into Texas, all the way down into portions of the Carolinas. This is the freezing line here, and then anything north of there is very, very cold Arctic high pressure. You can see Arctic high pressure 1051 millibar over portions of South Canada. You can see a lot of snow flying over portions of the Nebraska and Kansas, also up around the Great Lakes region as well. The system here is starting to develop here in the Gulf of Mexico. This is around 1 p.m. Let's move it a little forward in time. We're going to get to 7 a.m. January 21st. We got a little bit of mixed precipitation here developing across the eastern Carolinas, and the pink is mixed, the blue is snow, and the green is rain, stretching from the Carolinas back into that low pressure system in the Gulf of Mexico. May have some severe weather right around that system here, maybe some severe weather for portion of Florida. Even we got snow breaking out in portion of Alabama, in the Mississippi, and portions of Louisiana. Alright, let's continue to roll forward. Let me back it up to the next frame. 1 p.m. January 21st, we got mixed precipitation like freezing rain, maybe a little bit of snow mixture in portions of the Carolinas here. More snow in North Carolina, stretching up into portions of southeast Virginia. 1016 millibar low pressure system off the coast. Strong to severe thunderstorm possible across northern and south Florida during that time frame. You can see the next frame, 7 p.m. The mixed is gone. Change it over to a snow event. Heavy snow over eastern North Carolina. 1009 millibar low pressure system off the coast. Still bringing some showers and storms to Florida. Alright, as you can see, let's back it up. This is at 1 a.m. January 22nd. You can see more snow flying from portions of Georgia through the Carolinas all the way up to the mid-Atlantic region. We still had an area low pressure system off the North Carolina coast. Showers and storms stretching down toward central and southern Florida and down into the Bahamas. And as you can see, by 7 a.m. on January 22nd, it's still snowing in the eastern Carolina around the PD region down toward portions of the low country. And then eventually the snow winds down and it continues to pull away from the area. Let's take a look at the European model. Alright, we started off about the same time frame. You can see we got showers up here from portions of the Ohio River Valley down in portions of the Gulf Coast. Some of these embedded these yellow showers here is thunderstorm, maybe some severe weather possible for that region. And then as we continue to roll forward, we stop it at 4 p.m. We got a line of showers and storms stretching from the upstate all the way down to the Gulf Coast, bringing some showers and storms, maybe some gusty winds, could be some severe weather as well with that system. We got rain all the way up toward Pennsylvania, a little bit of snow in that area, towards the portion of Maine. Alright, and as we continue to roll forward, you can see that line of showers and storms moves through, pushes on across central Florida. You can see it moving on. Alright, we're going to keep it in motion here. We're going to let this next storm system develop. There it goes. It's developing over Texas. 1 a.m. January 21st. Got a snow and ice storm going on over here in portions of Texas, stretching into Louisiana and Mississippi. Thunderstorms and showers in the Gulf of Mexico. Alright, you can see during the next frame, 7 a.m. got snow stretching to the upstate of South Carolina, western North Carolina, northern Georgia, all the way back into Texas. Mixed precipitation reaching all the way along the southeastern Texas coast. Alright, as we continue to roll forward, you can see the snow moves into central and northern South Carolina, all the way back into Texas. Mixed precipitation along the Gulf Coast. And then according to the European model here, you can see we got a heavy amount of snow over Georgia and South Carolina, with lighter amounts over North Carolina and Virginia, and a raging ice storm going right along the Gulf Coast from southern Georgia, Panhandle, Florida, all the way back to southeast Louisiana. Snow flying in Louisiana as well. Alright, as we continue to roll forward, you can see that low pressure system moving up the coast, still bringing heavy amounts of snow over South Carolina, portions of Georgia, now even in North Carolina, and then more snow flying from portions of Mississippi, Alabama, all the way up toward Virginia, and rain shower along coastal area. You got some thunderstorms and showers in central and south Florida. Alright, as we continue to roll forward, this is 7 a.m. on the 22nd. We got mixed precipitation along the PD and coastal areas, snow inland all the way up in western North Carolina, eastern Tennessee, northern Georgia, portion of Alabama up towards Virginia, around DC area. Then you can see the next frame, 1 p.m. still snowing across the Carolinas here. Mixed precipitation right along the Grand Strand region in southeastern North Carolina. And then by 7 p.m. January 22nd, snow moves into eastern North Carolina, and as the low pressure system continues to pull away from the region, and another little storm system may develop down across South Texas. Have to watch that in later forecasts. But here's a heads up. We might be heading for another winter storm coming up, maybe around the first of next week. So I just want to give everybody a heads up on it. Like I said, the models will flip-flop back and forth for a while. But right now, it seems like the models are still consistent. The European had it last night. The GFS didn't. Now the European and the GFS is combined with that system on both of their models, so they may stick to it. So we'll have to continue to monitor that and see what happens. So snow lovers, we still may have a chance here in South Carolina to get some snow going before winter's over with. So alright, well, I hope everybody enjoyed the video. Make sure you subscribe. I will keep everybody up to date on this winter storm as we roll forward. As we get a little more data in during the week, I'll see what happens. I hope everybody has a wonderful Sunday evening, folks. Take care. Also enjoy the weather, because it's the only weather you got. And we'll catch you back in the next one. So take care.